Sorry, it's okay. $16 worth.
Okay.
No, this is less than here.
States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated.
This is their absolute first appearance as part of the Agua Dulce Royal Court. And we always say the Women's Club gives them a safe, secure spot to start. So what I'd like to do is to turn it over to
States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated.
This is their absolute first appearance as part of the Agua Dulce Royal Court. And we always say the Women's Club gives them a safe, secure spot to start. So what I'd like to do is to turn it over to
what I do. I'm very blessed to do what I do. I really get to put on my uniform and go play in the city of Lancaster and fight bad guys for 8 hours a day, and it's pretty cool. I genuinely love what I do. When I was going through this, I was thinking about, what do I want? What do I want to do? And one thing that was constantly hitting me is that I want to be somebody's answered prayer. So I want to go out and make a difference. It's more than just a uniform that I wear. To me, it's more of a calling. I get emotionally into talking about it. Like when I'm responding to a burglary and there's a family that greets me at the door just hysterical and crying, because they're in genuine danger. And me and my partners are their answered prayer. They hear those sirens, and that's what they're praying for. Or a baby not breathing call, and I get to go there and I get to make a difference, taking that baby to the hospital. So that's why I do what I do. I've been living out in Santa Cruz for about a year now, due to complications that came up out here, and I miss living out here so much. And to anybody that moves away, you will miss it. Like, there's nothing I wouldn't give to come back. I still come back here all the time. I'm literally going to go to Maria Benita's and grab tacos right after this, I promise. And I'm here every single week on Tuesday. So, going horse riding out here, hanging out with all my friends out here, there's nothing I would trade for that. So, to those of you that are receiving this scholarship, first of all, I want to say congratulations. Like, this is a huge achievement for you. And second of all, I just want to say, do what you love. That is the most important thing. That's the most important advice I can give to you. You don't have to go to Harvard and get a PhD to, be successful. Being successful is doing what makes you happy every single day, regardless of your title, regardless of your paycheck, regardless of any of that. Do what makes you happy. And use the scholarship to better yourself. Okay, if that's going to lineman school, if that's becoming a mechanic, I don't know. I don't know what you guys want to do or what's in your future, but use it to better yourself and further education, obviously. But that's pretty much all I got. I'm so honored for coming out here. Thank you guys for having me.
I've heard about how intelligent you are and how much passion you guys have, and it'll be really great as you guys go through college and continue on your journey. One piece of wisdom that the supervisor shared with me when I was an intern in her office about 7 or 8 years ago, it was follow every opportunity that you're given. Whether it's an internship, whether it's a conference, workshop, just go attend. You're going to have so many things going on in college, but go ahead and just attend. Participate and be present, because those experiences will go with you through your career and through the rest of your life, and it'll really affect what you choose to do. And it's an amazing thing to be able to go to college and just follow your dreams. So on behalf of the supervisor, I have some certificates congratulating all of you. I think I'll present them in conjunction with the Women's Club, so when you guys are ready, we can do that. But thank you for allowing me to be here with you guys.
Literature and language teacher, Carrie Owens. She had some wonderful things to say. Melina is extremely hardworking and dependable. This semester, she took on the challenge of being a peer tutor for my English classes. She assists other students with a positive attitude, and the level of writing has increased due to her attitude and proficiency. She assisted in advanced culinary and was a star student for the culinary class. I'm sure Christina could attest to that. Melina is a natural leader. She was captain for cross country and track. She was also the captain for soccer for 2 years. All these sports were at the varsity level. She worked as an ASB liaison with all of her teams. She wrote the constitutions for each of her sports and helped create the budget for the school year for the sports as well. A sense of community and service is another area where Melina is great. Melina was a member of the Vasquez High School Service Club. While in advanced culinary, she also served during the Acton and Agua Dulce Women's Club events. This includes the parade of tables and various other events. The ASB and other clubs she helped work the Fall Festival, helped with childcare during Meadowlark's open house, set up La Cabaña's fundraising nights, and helped with multiple ASB events. Melina always works with a caring and joyous attitude. So, Melina.
Hi, I'm Melina, in case you didn't get that. I've lived in Agua Dulce for the past 8 years and have attended Vasquez High School for 3 of my 4 years. I will be going to College of the Canyons to complete my general ed and then transfer to nursing school. I'm not sure where yet though. I'd just like to say thank you so much for presenting me with this scholarship. It really means a lot.
Lisa Simonian had this to say about Samantha. I've seen how students looked up to her and the example she has set as a leader on our girls' basketball team. Sam is able to articulate her views and honor other perspectives in a manner that shows both grace and maturity. Samantha is an active member of our student body. She has been on our girls' basketball team all 4 years of high school, 3 years as a varsity athlete. Sam has demonstrated her leadership on campus as a member of our school's yearbook staff and served 1 year as a member of the Student Council, ASB. She is active in the student club, serving as a founding member and president of the Debate Club, president of Service Club, and vice president of Conservation Club. Samantha has volunteered as a member of the Volunteers in Conservation, a program Vasquez High School students may apply to be a part of with the Los Angeles County Parks and Recreation Natural Resources Division. As part of that program, Samantha has volunteered her time at Vasquez Rocks to restore trails and has begun the process to become a trained docent, giving up time on weekends to attend docent training. Samantha is committed to her community, as evident in her volunteer service at the Canyon Country Joanne Darcy Library Summer Reading Program volunteer and homework tutor. She helped with the St. Patrick's Luncheon, Parade of Tables, Scholarship Lunch, and a Day at the Rocks. Samantha has a contagious smile and is thoughtful in her intentions and well-liked by her peers. So, Samantha Perez.
Hi, my name is Samantha Perez, and in the fall I plan on attending COC for my general education courses, and I plan on transferring to UC Berkeley to major in biology and pre-med, or then once I go to medical school, I plan on either focusing on dermatology or pediatric oncology. And I would like to thank my parents and my teachers for pushing me to always strive to do my best, and I would also like to thank the Agua Dulce Women's Club for presenting me with a scholarship which will help me further my education and my dreams to become a doctor. Thank you.
Earlier this year, we gave some youth scholarship donations. We gave money to the Agua Dulce Royal Court, the Canyon Coyotes 4-H Club, the Venture Crew, which is part of the Boy Scouts, and the Girl Scouts. At that time, there was money set aside for school awards for the 2 elementary schools that we have here. So I would like to first start with Meadowlark. Our Meadowlark Elementary School principal is here, Tess Toledo, and she will tell you what she's going to do with the money that we have awarded her school.
Thank you. Little Miss Agua Dulce, I feel for you when it comes to public speaking. It's not something that I'm an expert at, but I feel like when you speak from the heart, you might not be the most eloquent, but your message gets across. So about a month ago, maybe a little bit prior to that, I had met with our student council, and they wanted to find a way to reward those students who had met their goals, their reading goals, for the entire school year. And one of the things that they voted on was to have a shave ice truck come out for the students. And I said, okay, we can do that. So I go back to my office and I think, oh, how are we gonna pay for that? You know, thinking, and then all of a sudden, and it's not exactly like this, but this is how I pictured it in my mind. Mary and Stephanie just appeared at my door. Hello. And I said, hi. They came in, They told me about the Agua Dulce Women's Club and what their goals were and the way they want to support the schools. And I told her what I would like to do. I told them what I would like to do with the money that we received. And they patted me on the back and they said, absolutely, we can help you with that. So we're going to be using the money that the Women's Club is giving to us to reward our students for meeting their reading goals for the school year. And we really and truly appreciate it. And I know it wasn't exactly that smooth. We had to make an appointment to meet and everything like that. But again, I like to think of it as a kind of a miracle meeting. So thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it.
First and foremost, we would like to thank the Agua Dulce Women's Club for all of their support. They came out when we first obtained the campus in August and helped with school beautification. They've been there for our movie nights, our fall festival, and really showed all of us how amazing this community is. So I would like to thank them for all of your support. We are going to be utilizing the money for our gardens. We want to continue the legacy of the gardens that were built there before we came, and they'll go towards the soil and the starter plants and to finish the hoop gardens, and something that all of our learners at Agua Dulce, or I lead Agua Dulce, will be able to care for the years to come. So we want to thank you so much for all of your support and welcoming our school.